Hello everyone, this is MFest Noise Stuff, and today, or should I say Brains from my band Victor Zero, the lead vocalist. Today we're gonna be ranking the Cars 1 racers. It's in my latest community poll in YouTube. Everyone voted for Cars 1 racers instead of things I would be interested in doing and maybe reach to a broader audience, but oh well. There's there's the Cars thing which everyone loves, so okay, let me just get serious real quick. Yeah, let's just get this going, and let's see if we go from terrible to bad to. Okay, so we go from racers. If they look very terrible, they go in the terrible tier. If they are bad, they go bad. So on. Yeah. So yeah, let's get started with from numbers from the lowest to the highest number in terms of the racing number. So Rusty Cornfield, the number four racer, towel cap. He's neutral. I don't have anything to say other than that. It's just um. I mean, I'm not a big fan of his design, but I'm not a big hater of it either. So I don't know what to say about it. So I'm just gonna put it in neutral. Um, Next up we have Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's probably my favorite Cars 1 racer of all time right now. Wait, I need to. He's going in favorites. Next up we got um sorry about that. Next up I think we got Aiken Axler, the number 28 car. Nitro 8. He's also in favorites, so here we go. Next up we have the Chuck Armstrong, the guy, the number 33 car, the guy who said, "Don't talk to me, coach. I can still race." Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned why I loved Donald Jr. and Aiken actually. Both of their designs are really cool, by the way. Especially Donald Jr.'s. It's. I mean, it's NASCAR accurate. So well, but at the same time, red isn't too bright red, but at the same time, it's more of a lightish red that isn't too flashy or bright. So it's a nice color. And as for Aiken, I just like it. I just love the colors because it's classic nitrate. So anyways, as I was saying with Chuck Armstrong, I think he's a good racer. Okay, I think he's good. The reason why is because his simple design, like the 33 and the mood springs, kind of makes it look pretty good. And I mean, to be honest, everyone likes Chuck. So um, yeah. Um, Next up we have the Dirk Dirksen Diagostino. I haven't been doing cars related things in a long time, probably. Dirksen Diagostino. Um, he's neutral. I don't have anything to say. I mean, he's better than Rusty, but other than that, there's nothing really eye catching. I mean, there is some nice design with the contrast between the green and the black design, but other than that, eh, he's okay. Now, how far are we in terms of? Oh Jesus. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so in terms of racers right now, we are in the racer 35, Kevin Racing Tire. He's okay. I think he's okay because like the pink and the yellow is, it's alright. I don't like the diecast I have of him, which is just red and yellow, which just completely ruins the vibe. But other than that, I think he's alright. He's neutral. I don't have anything to say. Um, right, Eugene Karpareski, the 36 car, Tanko. He's probably in my favorites as well, so probably higher than A.K.A. So there you go. I like probably the only tank code racer I actually love compared to the later ones where it's just eh, they don't have white in them. So wait. Pause. Okay. Um, as in like the white design, it contrasts with the pink and it feels nice to be honest. And then the rest of the racers, which are like pink, and well, the rest of the tanker racers don't have that kind of detail anymore. Like they don't have that white design in them. So, um, next up we have Ryan Shields. Overall, he's a good racer, and to be honest, his bio actually kind of helps in a way. Like the fact that there are so many racers that are kind of like Bert, and then you know which one is him when you see him like just driving along according to his bio because he kind of stands out, I guess. So overall, he's in favorites as well. I mean, his diecast looks really cool. So um, yeah, I don't know. Wait, I actually don't know. Overall, he's just there. Okay, next up we have Strip Weathers, the 43 King Dynaco racer. Yeah, he's good. He's good. I mean, his design's unique compared to other racers. Like the aerodynamic, whatever wing, whatever the heck that is. I don't. I'm not a NASCAR specialist, so I don't know what the heck I'm saying most of the time. So right. And to be honest, the king is pretty wise. So in terms of personality, he's pretty good. So um, what else do we have in this list? Next up, we have um Ruby Easy Oaks. Pretty much the only Easy Idol car with the 51 number in him. And to be honest, it kind of foreshadows what happens later on in the movie, to be fair, and how Doc Hudson had the 51 number, so which is a nice touch. Though they don't bring that back because later on Cruz Ramirez will have a 51 number in like Car 3, so they don't bring that back for obvious reasons. But overall, it's solid. Uh, I actually don't know actually. Um, To be honest, he's the least neutral, I think, or maybe he's better. If I'm not mistaken, he may be better than Kevin Racing Tire. Actually, Kevin Racing Tire's bad. No, no. Um, Next up we have Claude Scruggs. Pretty much another racer who only has brief speaking lines, which is just a laugh and worried screaming concerning stuff or Joe or whatever the hell I'm talking about. But you know what I mean. So overall, I don't like his design. It's just bad. I mean, I don't hate him. I mean, the yellow kind of contrasts well with the black, but other than that, compared to the rest, it's just I don't like it. Next up we have Johnny Blamer. He's in favorites because, well, he in his bio it says he has barely even done a single finish until his probably last race, which was the Dynaco 400 in Motor Speedway, which is shown in the first movie. Clearly, he survived the crash if you have seen it. So overall, I probably better than A.K.A. here. So he's probably my favorites. Yeah. Next up, we have Brush Kerber. He's neutral. I mean the country-esque corn fiber field design is just okay. I'm not big of a fan of fiberfoam most of the time. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't dislike it. It's just compared to others, it's nothing special, I guess. Overall, I think he's like there above Rusty Cornfield. Next up we have Billy Oil Changer. He's also neutral. Like I mean, the purple design of Bobby Swift is actually more better, but at the same time, I don't like Bobby Swift's surname because We all know which artist I hate in terms of music. I'm not checking that out. um. Anyway, Billy is an oddball in the octane gain racers because he's pretty much the only octane gain racer besides Henderson to be orange, and then the rest are just purple or dark blue. So, I mean, he's all right. He's all right. Yeah. He's below Ruby Ezio. So, next up we have James Cleanair. He's okay. I'm not a big fan of his design and rectangular, and he kind of looks cursed in a way, like with that artwork smile, like, "Ah," like, eh, I don't know. Actually, yeah, probably higher than Kevin Racing Tire to be honest, but still, I don't know what to say other than that. Next up we have Lee Refkins, probably the most mid racer of all time. He got knocked out of like by Chick, so yeah, and for some reason after he got knocked out, like before Strip passed overtook Chick, in the open mate version, if you look closely, his eyes turned black, like really, really black, like to the point where it's like a creepy pasta. Like the designers forgot to edit in the eyes. So that's pretty fun fact for you, which I don't think many of others paid attention. But other than that, I don't have anything to say. The the Transparent Juice Racers become better after like the Cars One video game, so there's something. But other than that, it's just he's all right. Actually, he may be in. No. He's in neutral. Next up, we have Riley 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 Bradford Winford. Is that right? Yeah. um, Riley Bradford Winford. Okay, he's named after like a scientist of some person. I don't know who, but let me know in the comments because I mean it's kind of interesting and but other than that, I don't like his design. It doesn't match up. Bruce Miller from Cars 3 perfectly has that design perfectly well, to be honest. So overall, I say um, it's pretty terrible, actually. I have nothing to say. I don't like his design at all. I hate it. Um, next up we have what number it is after 64? No, 61, 66. Oh, Manny Flywheel, one of the most forgotten racers in Cars One by Pixar, not by Mattel, obviously. Well, I mean, Mattel, I was lucky to get him. I don't think they're selling him now as of now, but yeah, Pixar pretty much screwed Manny over by giving him less screen time, and I think he's one of my favorites. So, and the diecast I have of him is pretty inaccurate, cause my God. But overall, I think he's in favorites. Probably better than Aiken or overall. I don't know what the heck I'm saying. Maybe less. Here we go. Favorites. Next up, we have Floyd Mulvihill. Overall, he's not a bad racer. It's just he's good, I guess. Maybe neutral. Probably the least good racer as of now. So I mean, he's not bad. After I got a diecast of him, I pretty much ranking him less. That's how I do with normally diecasts that I don't have. If I have the diecasts, that I would rank him less unless it's some certain races that I know that I will stick to, like Misty Motocross, whatever. You get the point. So overall, Floyd's good. It's not neutral. I mean, I like the yellow and the blue contrast, but other than that, nothing. I don't know what to say other than it's kind of good. So next up we have probably what used to be my favorite Cars One racer, Misty Motocross. I don't get why she has a beard because when the bio says she's female, but the pics are modeled her, modeled. I don't know how I pronounce model. Sorry. Anyways, she's my second favorite racer because I mean I prefer Dale and her Junior over Misty because one, if they kind of removed Misty's beard, I would like her better because because it's kind of weird in a way. Like they designed her as a male, but she's confirmed to be a female. Which I mean, come to think of it, I think they may have predicted what would happen later on in the 2010s, I guess. So I mean, it's not a bad thing, obviously. So um, and it's pretty solid. Well, not well. I mean, it's not up to my taste on specifics, but you know, in terms of people, I don't hate them. I don't hate any people. I just like them no matter who they are, unless if they are pretty much a bumhole or you know those type of guys, the people that are rude, deceitful, bully, or whatever. So, anyways, Misty's probably my favorites. My second favorite of all time. My second favorite Cars One racer, to be exact. Next up we have Slider Petrosky. I don't know what to say. I think he's neutral, probably better than Lee, but I don't have anything else to say. He's pretty similar to Claude, but I guess he's a bit better. But other than that, I have nothing else to say. So yeah. Um. Next up, we have a '76 racer, Krusty Rotors, which ironically, Michael Rotor from Cars 3, the next gen Vusine racer, also has a similar surname. Maybe theories on Rusty being a father to Michael Rotors? Michael Rotor? I don't know. Overall, he's solid. I mean, I have a diecast of him, so he's gone from there to there in gray, but probably the first racer to be in gray tier. So I like the lightish pink and the black design, contrasting well, along with a bit of gold. It kind of suits well with Rusty. To be honest, I think he's one of the best performing racers besides Johnny Blamer and Ryan Shields in the movie in terms of favorites and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Though he was far back, but after the crash, he was managed to be like at least top 20, I think. So you know that's pretty good for them. Haven't seen Misty in the top 20 though. So anyways, let's get going. Next up we have Hole Ingas. I'm surprised I still remember those names. Jesus Christ. Um I don't like him as much. His design, I think it's kind of overrated in terms of retreat. It's just, I don't like the design. To be honest, it's not terrible, but it's nothing special to write home about for me. So, I mean, the purple and if I mean, it's one of those sponsors where I'm kind of glad that retreat was gone because I'm sorry, Retreat fans. I just don't like the Retreat company who in cars. You know, I just don't like them at all. Like the design is just purplish, bluish, bit of red, but other than that, eh, I don't like his design to be honest. So next up we have Sage Vanderspin. He's pretty solid, I guess. He's probably in great tier. Cause I think the yellow and the red and the blue colors contrast well in terms of his design. So, I mean, I don't like his mustache, but other than that, he's pretty solid to be fair. So, I think he's great. Pretty strong racer to be honest. Don't mind my stuttering, please. I don't know why I do that sometimes, but it is what it is. Next up we have Darren Ledfoot. Um, he's still one of my favorites, even if I may not like him as much. So I think he's higher than he's probably the only good shiny wax racer ever. So he's above A.K.A. So you know. Next up we have well, who else is there? Hold up, I need to check how long is this recording. Okay, it's still going well. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. That was awkward. So, next up we have the 84 cars, Mac I car, and who should we start off first? I mean, Mac still has his number to this day. So, Mac iCar. Speak of Mac, I'm screen recording this in my own MacBook, if you haven't noticed, which is why I managed to finish my band's music and finish mixing them in like August. Though I could have finished them at July but to be honest, I didn't have a MacBook back then until I turned 18. So, anyways, as I was saying, he's a pretty solid racer, I guess. So, I mean, the Apple racers are consistently good. I get great, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. Like literally, it's just a simple white and then a MacBook. The only thing wrong with the Mac race the Inc. racers is because the only thing wrong with those racers is not the racers themselves, but the company kind of screwed U2 over with the release of releasing the U2 Songs of Innocence album into everyone's iPads, iPhones, whatever, iMacs or something, whatever back then. And it kind of screwed people over to the point where they want to delete the album, but they cannot. They managed to insert delete album, but many people lost trust in U2. I am not one of those because I only got an iPad like 2020 ish, which is like way late for like to experience the U2 um contra- um con- controversy. Yeah. He's great. Probably better than Krusty Rhodes. And we have Dave. Dave. Wait. Dave. All. Davey Apex. Jesus Christ. I think I'm losing my memory in some points. Cause I think. I mean, I'm so caught up in music that I'm pretty much almost forgot some Cars One Racers names. This is one of those examples, but the rest of them I can still remember to this day. So and barely remember. Um, Davey Apex is pretty solid and he's great. So I mean, the white and the red design contrasts well. So I guess he's probably higher than Krusty. So you know, I mean, I don't like the white parts in him, but other than that, he's pretty solid. TJ Castlenut would improve on the design later, although but then later on Aaron would take the whole thing down to a bunch of bad stuff. So you know. Next up we have the infamous villain Chick Hicks. I think he's probably one of the best designs in terms of a villain, to be honest. Like the green suits well and the bunch of stickers kind of like hostile takeover bank, which is ironic because like hostile takeover bank, that's I think that may symbolize his greed in terms of character, like the fact that the company is named hostile takeover bank. And what well, I don't think banks are that greedy, but there's I mean in some cases when if there's a movie and the bank is a bad guy or something where they keep stealing from goods or something. I don't know. I don't think there's a thing like that ever. So um, they would be greedy. So I mean, my bank's not greedy for sure. So thank God. Overall, he's probably fourth or third. I don't know where to. I just realized if I put Chick third place, I would have completed the red, blue, green trio just like the movie portrayed it in perfect time. Perfect time, not perfect time. Perfect, a perfect balance. Would I? Should I? Uh, I guess he's better than Ryan. Well, better than Johnny, but I can't think. Jesus Christ. It's been so long since I last ranked those racers. Sure, why not? He's my third favorite. Next up, we have um, I'm still doing math. Well, I'm not doing math in college right now, but I'm doing math in my head to figure out what comes after. So, Pod iPod's next with the number 90. I think he's great. Probably the least great, but well, actually, I can't decide. I'm going with great. The red and blue design pretty much work well, I guess. So he's probably my favorite for bumper racer of all time, I guess. So he's there. Next up, we have Murray Clutchburn. Um, I don't have a diecast of him yet, but I think he's good, just good. The reason why I think okay, I'm maybe higher. The reason why I think he's good is because wait, why was the king at least? Yeah, there. I think Murray's good because the design of a green and orange may suit well, and along with a bit of white design. Pardon me. Um, it's solid, I guess. Like you could tell, like it's kind of unique in terms of the other races, where it's just blue, greenish, pink, whitish, or etc., etc. So you could tell there's some work in it. Next up, we have Ernie Gearson. Um, I'm glad that Mattel decided to finally release an accurate Ernie Gearson, but I still don't have it because I don't want a duplicate of an Ernie Gearson. But it could look cool with how much I damaged one of them. And overall, I think he's neutral. Like his Cars One version, where it's like lighter blue, is much more better than whatever Mattel's older design was. Let's see. Um, like look at him now. He's more accurate. But back then, Jesus Christ, look at that. Like that looks horrendously bad. Thank God Mattel fixed this mistake, because back then I ranked him very low. I'm gonna. I think he's higher than Lee. Um, Actually, he's higher than Camel Racing Tar. Thanks to the Mattel fixing this mistake, I think he's higher now. So overall, he's neutral. I mean, he's fine, I guess. Probably higher than James and probably higher than a lot of racers. Maybe he's even maybe that's a bit too much, but yeah, he's in the top of a neutral tier for now. So you know. Next up, we have the famous hero Lightning McQueen, the car that everyone loves to enjoy, or something. Um, I mean, my opinions changed, but he's still good. This design kind of looks cursed, but other than that, it's solid. Probably better than Chuck. So I mean, the character development from being the selfish brat he is to a humble, kind car is pretty astounding. To be fair, like the character development is really solid in the movie, and people who only like the racing scenes that just went like snooze and think the rest of the movie is a snooze fest after like the first race, you are definitely wrong, bro. Like come on, man. It takes its sweet time to get to the second race, but in the middle, it's I mean it's not a big chunk of racing with other racers. Like you see in the beginning, but it's still useful for like Lightning to develop friends, and also in early the movie, Lightning also kind of reflects on himself on how lonely he is until the guy with the mat in his head, the car with the mat in his head, passed by, and then McQueen just stopped the loneliness and just went like, "Hey, Meg," that scene, and hints of loneliness is shown, to be honest, but at the same time he doesn't want to be with anyone. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean when you see the movie. I mean, you most of you seen the movie anyway. So next up we have Greg Candyman. He's great. I think he's better than yep. There. He's better than Krusty, but not as better than Davy. It's because I like the brown and the white color textures and the candy that design. Not that I'm hungry for candy. I'm not a big fan of candy, but I like chocolate. But, oh no! Don't call me fat now. Anyway. Yeah. I think his design is pretty solid. Like. I mean, to be fair, his original diecast that I have of him is way too brown, but I mean, this is kind of better, but still, I think it's pretty solid. Like, this is one of those racers where I wish, like, Taco Mate was there, like, in Cars 3, because I wonder how it would look in some Cars 3 next gens, and in fact, he pretty much, Taco Mate's the only company besides Delaware Inc. to not be featured in the Cars 3 Next Gen NASCAR lineup, which is sad because I'm still waiting for. I mean, I think we're all still waiting for those two. I mean, I don't think Delaware Inc. The company exists anymore. Like, maybe, but I haven't seen much of them anyway, so. But Tacomet? You should have no problem having Tacomet in the next gens of the NASCAR racers, and they haven't continued that NASCAR at all. Like I when was the last time they updated it? It was with Eric or the HTB racer Kyle. I think Kyle, yeah. What was it? No, not Rowdy. Yeah, Rowdy. I'm so dumb. Yeah, you see how I'm focused in music? I may need to make a video on about that. Okay, so now we get to Ralph Carlo. He's the worst racer of all time. I'm sorry. If you like him, that's fine, but I just don't get the appeal. I just hate his design. Like, it does not suit well, to be honest. But unlike, let's say, Shiny Wax or Bumper Save, his design gets, like, not his design, like the design of Lil Torque Pistons racers gets better. I will say that. But overall, no, he's just not for me. I don't like him. I just pretty much hate this racer. Next up we have Kevin Shift Right. Shift Right? Yeah. He's terrible. I'm sorry. Again, seriously, he's pretty terrible. Like, he's better than, let's say, Riley, but I mean, actually, he maybe be worse. And like, there's nothing appealing to it. If you like the Clutch Aid racer, Kevin, that's fine as well. In fact, if you hate any racers at the top, that's kind of fine. Though I'm kind of mad. I would kind of be like, oh man, the design looks cool. But to be honest, Kevin Shift Right doesn't look good at all. He's pretty terrible. And yeah, I think some people can agree. Most people, I mean, not most, but the majority of the cars users can agree that these three specifically cars, along with Claude, are just bad slash terrible or terrible. You know. So next up we have Todd. He's not terrible, but he's just bad. Like the the black and the red design is just It's not for me. Jonas Carver's pretty much is the best no style racer, in my opinion. Other than that, there's nothing appealing to Todd whatsoever. And now is and that is all the Cars One racers ranked. What do you think is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. You may get this video to like 1,000 or 10,000 views, so I can earn money on YouTube because now I get monetized. Whatever. Anyways, hopefully you can subscribe and watch more of my other content besides cars, cause it kind of gets sick. I mean like when I like make videos outside of the things I like this other stuff I enjoy. I know you're mostly cars fans, but I just don't. I'm not greedy for views or anything. It's just I don't want my cars videos to be the only videos to be the most viewed. Like I mean, there's plenty other out there, you know. I mean, my band's music exists, so I mean, it's not the best, but at least it should require at least 1,000 views. Let me, like, I mean, Spotify, you're being a bunch of bumholes right now for not letting my music be available as of now. But you could at least check out Betrayal, and Memory, and Too Shy, which are the main singles of the album so far. And you could check out my band's album, which is hold up, um, hold up. I'm just getting. Yeah, this is the type of videos I watch. Don't ask. Um, wait, that's a live set list. So you could. I'll send this music may be playing in the background, which is my band's music. So overall, check out my band's music, please, because Jesus Christ, I think we're underrated. I mean, there's one song that is 3.1 thousand views, which I like, but not the rest. Does not the rest is up to that standard, which is sad because I mean I made some good music in with my band. So like Danger, for example, and probably which is probably one of my favorites of the debut album I made with my band. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to click and subscribe. Check out my Patreon below in the link of the description and my band's channel and my band's Spotify and my band's the playlist of that I just shown you. So yeah, overall, the next ranking list would either be cars or something else if you want more variety, I guess. So because I think more variety deserves to like at least show in my channel. It does show in my channel, but not many people know about it or not many people care. I get that, but at the same time, I would really appreciate if you checked out my band's music and some of my favorite and least favorite albums. Well, I mean, don't check out my least favorite albums. Just check out like for example, you know, you know what I'm saying. I'll put it in the description. This is Mfast's Nice Stuff. See you soon.